I think I've been liking this setup the most. Some games maybe first strike is better, but overall I've had the most success with this setup. Well, I think I'm gonna try first strike again. Unless they pick some early game champs, then I think I will go electrocute. I think against early game champs it just helps a bit to be able to fight. But if you can just free scale, then I think first strike is usually better. Also, all these runes are quite good for Ekko. Missing out on either one of those kind of sucks. Right, yeah. I usually don't take the Cosmic Insight, but obviously it's nice to have it. It just makes you have your Rocket Bolt more, and obviously having Flash up more, and also the Smites are better now, so it's quite valuable. And it's more valuable than Eyeball Collection in my opinion. I think this is actually Nash's first game, and probably Red Smite. I feel like I'll need the extra damage in this game. Do I do the pathing here? I feel like their bot lane is kind of gankable early, especially if the Morgana is able to hit a Q. Oh. Imagine the move, whatever it worked out. That was actually pretty strong, that invade. I feel like most junglers are a bit low early. And if you do that invade and you're healthy and you can place a W here, they just path into it on like half HP. Probably most of the time you can get a kill. I'm gonna try that more often now. If I see, I think maybe just going for a ward there to see. Actually have info if you can go for it. Seems like a pretty good thing to do. Nice. So hope I start getting some kills soon though. Don't want to have another game where I play without any kills the whole time. Am I gonna go Nat first? I don't know. I really don't know. It has felt so bad in some of my recent games. Diego isn't tier copium. Well. No black shield. I'm gonna go no rocket belt. Man, imagine if I just had gotten like 2 kills, I could have already had it. That would be so insane. I felt like this game I need the extra damage, that's why I go for red smite. I think baseline the best smite is blue. Most games. In some games you might need green smite. I think green smite you should usually just build so you're able to go Sorks, for example. If you need tenacity but you don't want, you're like solo AP for example, then you want to build Sorks because they're quite valuable. But you might not want to build Mercs and need the tenacity. So then it's a good time to go for green smite. It's a pretty niche scenario though. Or if you're just playing against a lot of bursts, I think it's mostly preference in the end though. Yeah, I don't even go red smite that often, but there's some players that always go red smite. Just a bit more damage of course. And against champs like Mundo or also Kai'Sa for example is an ADC that's quite tanky oftentimes and she plays with exhaust, so having the extra damage there, it's not that bad. So you don't skill R. So you can go for plays like that. I still can't believe I never did that. It's actually so valuable. It's gotten me so many kills. Q. This guy probably wants to quit. I would be fuming. Not gonna lie. I think I'm even gonna take the rest of his jungle here. Probably gonna go topside. Botlane isn't moving. Need mercs this game. You can just kill him. What's he doing? Probably do Herald here. Oh, I dropped. Whatever. I just finally got some kills. Now I'm also just really gonna bully this Viego. He can't do anything against me. Where is he? I danced with him. Open. Man, I kind of feel for him. Team get too huge. I mean, I honestly fucked him pretty hard myself, but yeah, it was also team up, not open. I think in silver games, you should just play for yourself, really. If you're obviously confident in your abilities, just I mean, when I play in silver, I'm confident that I can outplay my enemies usually. And I know a lot of low elo players, they have decent enough abilities to probably carry. They just don't get the gold to be able to do it because of decision making and macro. So if you focus on that, just improving your gold generation, basically, you're gonna have such an easy time with Ekko. Ekko's so hard to deal with when he's ahead. And low elo players, they really can't do it. Like, even high elo, it's hard to deal with a fed Ekko, but low elo players, they just don't know how much they need to respect him. Thank you, I didn't want to have my red smite. I mean, with Ekko, your role in teamfight should usually be to just try to go in from the sides, right? If your team's fighting in mid, you should never just, or not, usually not be with them front to back. You should usually look to go in from the sides and just look to be able to engage on their squishy targets. But you can also, especially in low elos, you can usually even get away with just running at them while you're sieging, because they won't expect you to run at them super fast. See, for example, what I did to the Anivia there is just she just didn't expect me to be able to kill her, but that's what you really need to, you just need the awareness, I guess. That's something you will get over time, mostly. You just need to have the experience to know when you can kill someone. Or of course you can also learn a bit by watching me. I guess watching good echoes, like not even me, just like even better echoes, it really helps as well, of course. Just seeing what kind of plays they go for and realizing that you can theoretically at least go for them if you have the mechanics for it. 112 gold. Oh, jump. I think, I don't know if you mean spacing by positioning, but yeah, I think spacing is definitely one super important mechanical thing with Ekko. Keeping, like, staying at range and only going in. Like, you are a skirmish assassin. You're not really a one-shot assassin unless you're really fed. And you're also not like a bruiser or anything. Even though it feels like that sometimes if you have nashes, but in general you're a skirmish assassin. You're looking to really just go for short skirmishes. And that's why, like, in low elo you oftentimes get pinged because you don't stay in melee range because you're a melee champ, but that's just not how you should play Ekko.